Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Persona 5. I am Joshua Jericho. And, yeah, we're gonna go find the witnesses, I guess. I don't know. Witnesses is the right term. But anyway, technically this is day 2 of me recording. You guys don't know that behind the scenes. This is like... But yesterday I recorded 6+ hours. Somebody, my brother, my roommate, asked me how many hours I played yesterday. And I said, I don't know, maybe like 6. I opened it up today, bam, 6.5. I was right on the money. So, 6 doesn't seem like a lot, but there's a whole background story of me trying to get this at midnight, and then I wasn't able to, and then having to come back at like 9 or 10 in the morning, so I slept in between, like I had a nap in between, and then I also had to do all the editing and all that kind of jazz to make sure I was putting up videos and stuff, so there was a lot of blockage in it. Cat? You can't sleep on me while I'm recording. I'm sorry. And I also have a cat. Okay, so with all that, hey, can't we do that later? The ball game's gonna end, so we can't take too much time. Yeah, fine. That way, sure. Let's see, I guess we gotta go find. Mr. Kamishita is going to play again, right? When's his next match? Let's get there early. I want to see his awesome moves up close. Mr. Kamishita is on a whole other level. I'm impressed. I'm so impressed. I'm the most impressed. There's still time until the next match. This is such a drag. The people who don't have any matches left are allowed to go home. Maybe I'll just skip out. You're up against Mr. Kamishita's team next, right? I think everyone would notice if you weren't there. Yeah, I know. I don't want to attract that kind of attention to myself either. But even if I do play, I know Mr. Kamishita will send some serious spikes my way. That teacher Spike was incredible. Hey, is he always like that? Isn't that kind of scary? Yeah, it is until you get used to it. People on the volleyball team get those kinds of injuries. Man, you guys have it tough. See, what I'm thinking is, this is a weird event for a high school. This must be like an in-house tournament kind of a thing. I don't know. It's weird. So we're just looking for volleyball players, I guess. Looking for them volleyball players. Not sure where they would be, but yeah, whatever. Just run around until we can find them. Maybe there's some upstairs. Volleyball players, where could you be now? Hey, here's one. Oh no, no, you're not. You're a club player. You're on the newspaper, right? Give me the deets on the volleyball team. I can't. Every time I try to look into them, the higher-ups of our school pressure me out of it. The hell? So Kamishita is pulling strings behind the scenes? Why do you act like that's news? Can we stop this? I'd rather not get into trouble for talking to you guys. Fine. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. There's not going to be anything on the next floor, is there? The next floor is the roof, right? No, there is still another thing up here. Okay. I wish you could adjust. I love the music in Persona, but as you can see on the system, on the config, I can't change the volume of anything. I can change the brightness and the camera speed, but not the volumes. That is my probably one complaint about the game right now. I love the music, but I would love to turn the music down just a hair, because I want to be able to hear the voices as I'm running around a little bit better. Not that they're all talking and stuff, but What was this thing? This thing popped up here. Hurry up and go to the classroom? We're going to the classroom. Okay. 2D is my class, right? No, I don't want to talk. Classroom. There we go. Anyway, I want to be able to hear the voices just a little bit better. And turn the audio down just a little bit. I love this audio. I don't want to not hear it. I love the soundtrack, but it'd be nice if I could just turn it down just a touch. You know what I mean? Just a hair here and there. What? Holy crap, look at that guy's bandages and stuff. Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expect it from you, Transfer. Hey, that's the guy who was over at the castle. You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want? Should I just be straight up and be like, are you getting abused, buddy? How did you get injured? It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything? Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn it!
I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense. Don't try and hide it. We already know. You know? You have proof? Well, this is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me. Alright, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That was it? All that running around for that? That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap, if we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end. Let's split up. Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C. He might be around his classroom. The third year classrooms are on the first floor. He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here too. Anyway, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya. So wait, the second year classes are on the second floor. I just assumed the third year classes would be on the third floor because I'm dumb. So, huh. I had nothing. Do you think Suzuki-san's been acting strange lately? She's been sighing a lot. She used to be a lot happier when we were first years, plus those bruises, I think she's in trouble. She's a volleyball starter. I heard she has private lessons with Mr. Kamoshida every day. Apparently she's been a really good player ever since she was in middle school. Anyway, acting sad like that while keeping Mr. Kamoshida to herself is kind of arrogant, don't you think? Do you need something? I really wish you wouldn't talk to me in such a public place. Why don't you ask Mishima-kun about that? He's in Class D with you, isn't he? To be honest, I've heard some rumors about him and Mr. Kamoshida. Don't ask me anything more though. I don't want the teachers to see me associating with you. Man, that sucks. I saw Mr. Kamoshida asking Takamaki out in the hall yesterday, but she just shot him down. She's so uptight. She's probably had a bunch of boyfriends. I think the popularity went to her head. And she's looking down on us other girls, right? Has to be expected from a foreigner. Okay, here's the thing though. So, he did ask her out in public, and people saw it. I talked about that in a previous episode, like, that's so weird to me. Like, is that okay in Japan? I don't know. It's definitely not normal in America. Maybe it's like, maybe teacher-student relationships in high school are not. They're bad in America, but that doesn't mean like I don't know how it is in European countries or Asia or Japan or Anywhere else, I only know what I know. Heck, I don't even know Canada, and Canada's right next door. You know? So, maybe. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go down. Yeah, look, these are all 1C on the 3rd floor. That kind of sucks. Wouldn't you rather go up? When, like, I would rather go... Well, I don't know. I would rather go up.
Yeah?
Everyone's saying a lot of bad stuff about that transfer student in your class, Anne. I know, I hate rumors already, but they're only getting more and more complex as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he's alright. I hope he's not letting it get to him too much. That's just like you, Shiho. Always worrying about other people before yourself.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you were there for me. Isn't she the person I'm supposed to talk to?
Hmm? Hmm?
Man, cleaning up after the volleyball rally is going to be such a goddamn pain. Yeah, what do you want? You got something to say? Oh, somebody finally called me out for listening in on them. I was wondering if this was ever going to happen. How did you get hurt? From practice. Hey, I know who this guy is. He's that transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto. Oh, I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, our volleyball team performs at a national level. Of course our practices are going to be tough. Mr. Kamoshida is just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. You sure it's not abuse?
Uh-huh, sure.
As if... Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of? Do I carry a knife around? How's it going? He refused. Him too? Man, everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. But I still got a lead. I love this phone thing. I still got a lead. Your first year, new member. He just joined, so he might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. Pretty sure he's in class 1B. Try the first year classrooms. They're up on the 3rd floor. You know, I just realized, like, doing this, I'm actually learning the school. So this is pretty cool, like, that they crafted it this way so that, like, I actually have a reason to run around and learn the school's dynamics or buildings or whatever. You can view messages you have received by pressing the square button here on any unread messages. Neat! Only the 50 most recent chat threads will be saved. Old chats will be automatically deleted, so don't forget to read them. Only the 50 most? How many phone chats am I going to have in this game? That's amazing. I was like, I thought 50 sounded like the most of the entire game, and they're saying like, nope, you're only going to get the 50 most kept. That's way more than I would have expected. Though, to be honest, playing older Persona games where the phone really was in the game, but it didn't, like, participate in the game. I don't... Participate's not the right word, but you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't an interactive device like it is in this game. It's really nice that it's an interactive thing in this game, and now knowing that I'm going to get to use it a lot, I'm just kind of excited. Huh? Yeah, I'm on the volleyball team. What do you want? What are those injuries? Oh, these? It happened during practice. I mean, everyone on the team's got injuries like this. Mishima-senpai has it especially bad, though. He gets to deal with Mr. Kamoshida's special coaching. Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything. Special coaching?
I can't do it!
Please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Attention, attention. All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Damn it, we're out of time. How did it go? So you didn't have any luck either. Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard. Also, when I was in high school, you weren't allowed to have your phones. I wonder if it's lightened up. Whoa. What is it?
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happen to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
I kind of want to ask both questions, or not say both, but say both things. We'll go with she seemed annoyed.
She's been like that since middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Oh look, you have to actually remember. It's too bad that they put the correct one in the very top, or else if it was like maybe one of these emphysema. Isn't that a disease?
Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises.
I'm pretty sure I've seen medicine commercials for emphysema.
Let's go talk to him before he leaves then.
If you suffer from emphysema, get special special volleyball coaching.
Hey, got a second? Sakamoto?
Oh, it's this guy.
And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
Gosh, it just feels really ominous.
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line? Just don't get in the way of my practice.
This is hitting a little hard, and I don't know what I want to say and what I don't want to say.
All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it.
So, I know what it's like to go through being abused, and I don't want to get too into it. I don't want to get too personal. So I was trying to figure out what I want to say here. But I do know what it's like to be abused, and I do know what it's like when you are abused and other people know you're abused and they don't, nobody says anything or steps up, and you don't feel like you have a choice. Like that kid wanted to leave, and then he basically was told, you have to come and be abused. And that, the reason I want to say something is because I want to make sure you guys understand, for those of you that have never been in this kind of situation, you don't get a choice. It's really easy to say you get a choice and you can just walk away and stuff, but the state of your mind at the time makes it very, very hard to think that you do, like almost impossible to think that you have a choice. If you are in a situation where you're being abused like that, you don't feel like you have any out. It is a very hopeless situation, and it's made worse by the fact that usually the person doing abuse, like in this case, is a teacher at your high school, and you feel like everybody else knows. Like he said, his parents know, the principal knows, and nobody says anything. Nobody cares. He's just allowed to do it, so you just kind of accept it. It is it's a really hard situation to be in. It's really, really, really difficult, and this is hitting really close to home, and I'm trying not to get all like emotional. So I just wanted to say this because I want to make sure that you guys watching this or playing this game, if you've never been in this situation, you maybe don't understand. You're like, why would somebody just continue to let themselves be abused like that? Well, you don't, it's not that you don't know what's going on, you do know what's going on. You just rationalize it. You just rationalize it as everybody knows and they don't care, so he's just allowed to do this. And I don't have a choice. It has happened. And you just kind of take it. And it becomes like a tailspin. And you just continue to dive into it. And you don't feel like you have any solution to the problem. It's a very difficult situation. And as an outsider who's, like these two guys Well, not both of them. I would say the main character, the guy with the glasses, he would be an outsider. He's not in the abusive situation. He probably doesn't get it, or to a degree, but it's a real thing. And, well, I've said enough. Anyway, we'll just drop it there. But I just want to make sure you guys understand, like, that's why, as weird as that seems, that he would just be like, oh yeah, it's just, you can't do anything about it and just let it go. Like, it's realistic. It's very realistic. And we'll just leave it at that.
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
And I'm sorry if that got too personal. I apologize. I didn't mean to get real personal on you. I tried to keep it controlled a little bit. But I wanted to make sure that that point was understood, because I can see very easily how people would be like, that doesn't make any sense. But it does. It does make sense. And on that dire note, we gotta turn this back up. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get all, boo-y and stuff. Let's be positive again. I like being positive. I like being upbeat on these things. So I'm tired from all the stuff that happened today. I think I should just head to sleep soon. Come on, I just want to go out and eat food and stuff. This game is so harsh. Alright, well, I can't apparently do anything else. So, we'll call this one an episode. I'm sorry I got a little emotional. But we'll pick it up on the next one. And hopefully we'll start to solve this problem. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're enjoying it. And just continue to check back. Sub if you're not, so that you can follow the rest of this playthrough, because I am pumping these things out like crazy, man. So, yeah, let's do it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time for some more Persona 5.